So it feels like every other day there's a new pair of Adidas Ultraboost sneakers that I really want to check out and see, and right now that is the case. Big shout out to whoever was on Twitter that actually tagged me in the post on these, because I didn't even know they existed. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, dude, good call, bro. Like, I definitely need those ones. So bought a pair of them. We have the Adidas ClimaCool 2 DNAs. And these things are freaking dope. But this version of the Ultraboost is like a new reimagined version that's different than the other two versions that I have right here that I'm going to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get in this video on the CC2 DNA. I want to let you guys know that this video is going to be sponsored by DraftKings. As we already know, March can be a crazy time for sports, and now is a great opportunity for you guys to download the DraftKings Sportbook app. Make sure you guys use my code heskicks when you guys download the app. If you guys do that, you can actually get 40-to-1 odds on any college basketball game. All you have to do is bet $5 on any college basketball team to win their next game. If you actually win that bet, then you get $200 in free bets. Also, if you don't even want to throw $5 in, everybody has a chance to enter the DraftKings $1 million March Mania Survivor Pool, but you must enter before tip-off on March 19th. And I live in Oregon, which actually had some regulations where I couldn't actually use the app previously, but after January this year, I'm able to use the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and it's been a lot of fun, actually. I actually called the winner of the three-point contest, and then I won like a couple $100, so that was a nice little added bonus as well. Anyways, check the link in the description to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and then use my code heskicks to get that 40-to-1 odds bet for the college games. Thank you again to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. What is going on, guys? Hess here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notification bell to be notified of when my videos are posted. And today we have this ClimaCool guy right here, which is pretty dope. But there are two other shoes that I wanted to show you guys that are kind of similarly different. So first of all, we have the Ultraboost Clima version. Now, we've seen a lot of different versions of these through the years, but it has a mesh cage on the side instead of plastic, and the materials on the upper is a little bit more light, and so it's a little bit more breathable than the standard pair of Adidas Ultraboost. The regular pair of Ultraboost is pretty darn breathable to myself, but again, this is kind of like a more breathable version. Now, this says that these are the ClimaCool V2s. This is actually a different model. So this is the Clima, this is a ClimaCool V2. So actually this is the V1 version of the ClimaCool. And I didn't know this was going to be a V1 because it is like just the ClimaCool, they called it. But this is the one, and it's kind of themed after the Ultraboost 1920 theme, as you could tell from the heel cup of the shoe and the midsole. It's from the Ultraboost 19 and 20s. The 21's obviously vastly different with a big butt on it. As you can see from the side, they did this really interesting like integrated lace cage on both sides of the shoe, and through that is actually a really thin mesh like see-through material that makes these things very breathable in the side panels of the shoe. This was pretty much like a ground up build from the upper of the shoe. The midsole has the same stuff as what we've seen before, but the knit pattern on the heel cup, for example, is completely different. Then you have a little strip of like leather or like fake leather here on the heel. The toe pattern was just crazy how it looked. I mean, I've never seen one like this. Really like that as well. And then kind of the ribbing along the sides in the plastic on that, and then also on the toe box gives it some extra reinforcement. This was a pretty cool shoe, one that I really like to wear. Obviously, these ones are pretty dirty, as you can see here, but this was a nice change of pace for that summer Ultraboost with the extra breathability. They also have a summer ready version, so they do have a lot of extensive different versions of the Ultraboost, which I will actually have like a different version video that I'll be planning to do on this channel. So check back later this month and I'll be having something hopefully for you guys. Anyway, transitioning to the newest one, you could see just from the sides that they changed things up quite a bit as well. And it's integrated within the sides this time, but without that external integration. It's really just the little swooping up section right here that has the laces on it. And then this part is actually just seamlessly integrated inside of the shoe. Anyway, let's get into some details from what Adidas says. So again, these are the Adidas ClimaCool 2 DNA. $190 is the retail price. I would say true to size or go up a half size if you have a wider foot. Warm weathered shoes made in part with recycled materials, not just one icon, two. Celebrate Adidas running heritage in these shoes that combine the legendary Ultraboost design with our cult classic, the ClimaCool. The foot-hugging Adidas PRIMEKNIT upper has a forged mono mesh cage that keeps the air flowing, and the boost in the midsole provides energy return no matter how long you're on your feet. Made with a series of recycled materials, the upper features at least 50% recycled content. This product represents just one of our solutions to help the plastic waste. So they called it a mono mesh on the side panels, and it's really cool. I do like that they went back to the older version of the Ultraboost with this DNA V2, and it's really like a V2, but it's like the first version of the Ultraboost. You can tell obviously from the heel as well as the tongue, the overall shape of the shoe is obviously like the original Ultraboost styling, the heel cup and the back, but they change it up a lot as well, which is the part that drew me to the sneaker. You have a big ClimateCool button right here on the tongue. I like to push that button for some reason. It's fun to do that, but it says ClimateCool there. And then you have a very, very cool knit pattern for the tongue as well as on the toe box of the shoe. The tongue has a large oval mesh in different sizes as well as a fine mesh underneath it. But then also as you work your way down the tongue, you have 3 ovals done in the same kind of clear materials as the side panels of the shoe, which I know that material is something used on like really premium like running products, and it makes the shoes very, very breathable. So that as well as on the side panels make these a very viable option for your feet for the summertime. The other thing is the knit upper on the toe section of the shoe is completely unique. Obviously from the Ultraboost, for those older Ultraboost fans, you know the 1.0, the 2, the 3, 4, 5 knit pattern, but this is like literally its own creation of knit pattern. It's not a V2, it's not the same thing as the first. Obviously the knit pattern on the V1 was completely different as well, but now we have something that looks, again, really something cool. And I really, really dig it. You also have a fused overlay on top of the toe cap of the shoe, which adds a lot of extra protection right there. Always a plus to have that. I would say stylistically, I really dig the shoe. I think it looks awesome. And if you're a fan of the Ultraboost and you've had a bunch of different models in the past and you're just looking for something fresh, new, and to keep you cool, like this is a really cool option. They do have a summer ready version as well. And like I said, I have probably 20 different versions of adidas Ultraboost that I'm going to do a compilation video of all of them. So stay tuned for that, and I'm sure I'm going to miss some even in that video, but I figured it would be good to just show you guys some of the different variations of one of my favorite models to date. One other thing that I wanted to mention that I really liked is the laces. This is kind of a unique thing. Most of the time we don't love the Ultraboost laces, but I love the black piping around the laces. Gives it kind of a cartoon effect, and then I don't know, I really like that. At first I was like, whoa, check that out. Like, it's one of those extra details that I wasn't expecting. I also like the little 3 dots on the back of the heel right here. Usually there's just a seam put together right there, and in this case there is kind of like a little plastic tab, and it looks kind of cool. And then you also have that same oval knit pattern in the back of the shoes. So if I had to tell you my 3, I guess, favorite elements of this shoe, other than the Boost material, because the Boost is #1, it's without even something that I should mention. It's an Ultraboost, and it's one of those go-to shoes for vacations. It's a go-to comfort sneaker. It's tried and true, one of the best sneakers for comfort from the last like 6 or 7 years now, however long it's been on the market. It's just incredibly good stuff. I can't wait for like the 10-year anniversary of Ultraboost, because I mean, this is just shoe that's just really, really that good. So midsole, Boost material, excellent, as we already know and love. I do like that it has a red outsole as well. It kind of adds to the shoe, especially with the little pink little pop on the tongue. But if I had to tell you my 3 favorite details on this shoe, not mentioning the adidas Boost material, I would say the side panels right here with the integration of the material is just flawless, and I like that it's not extra material with the cage over top. It makes it a little bit more breathable for sure. Functionally, it's great, but I like stylistically what it looks like as well. The second detail is that oval mesh that they have going on with the tongue, and then also around the collar and the back. I think that looks incredible also. And then the third detail, as I already mentioned, is the laces. Three of my favorites, but leave some comments. What are your favorite details about the new ClimateCool? It's a sleeper. Nobody's really talking about it, but as soon as I saw it, I knew. I was like, okay, we got a winner here. So happy to get up here and try them out. And if you guys want to buy your own, check the link in the description. It'll take you over to Adidas site. And if you guys use my link, it does give me a bit of a kickback and some street cred with Adidas directly. So it is always appreciated when you guys use my links in the description of my videos. But that's what we have. New ClimateCool. Excited to see more innovative stuff like this coming from Adidas. But appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. And we'll catch you guys back for some more videos. All right. Peace, guys.